Not every judge has an Autobot matrix of leadership to consult in his chambers.
And that's passed down from Autobot leader to Autobot leader, and it contains the accumulated wisdom of the Autobot ancients. So I figured I could use some help making my decisions as a judge.
But then Steve Chu is not your typical judge.
A judge's chambers ends up being a reflection of who they are, and a big part of who I am are these properties that I love.
Properties such as Transformers, G.I. Joe, Star Wars, and Star Trek inspire Chu.
Captain Picard here, the epitome of a Starfleet captain, of dignity, command, fairness, and also justice.
Comics and law books take up equal space in Chu's chambers, reflecting his dual passions. He goes to a shelf and pulls out a Daredevil comic.
He's an attorney as well, a blind attorney. He became an attorney to fight the bullies because he was bullied a lot growing up and believed in the rules of law.
I've been preoccupied of late with questions of morality, right and wrong.
I never liked bullies, and I wanted to stand up to bullies. And the law, through exercising the rules, enforcing the rules, is, I believe, a way to do that.
Chu was recently sworn in as a U.S. federal magistrate. He's the first Asian American in that position in San Diego.
People are supposed to be equal under the law, and the law applies equally to everyone. So it should be a fair playing field, and that often is the role of the judge, to make sure that it is fair.
Chu's dual identity as a respected judge and a pop culture nerd led him to join the Legal Geeks.
The Legal Geeks is a group of attorneys and judges who love nerd culture. And by that I mean comic books, science fiction, movies, shows, a lot of pop culture from the 80s, 90s, and today. I view it as our mission to educate people about the law and to make it fun and accessible. So we do these mock trials, these pretend trials. We did a Star Wars court-martial about Poe Dameron.
We do not deny Captain Dameron's actions. We've shown you why he did what he did. We therefore ask that you find Captain Dameron not guilty for disobeying orders, not guilty for mutiny, and not guilty for conduct unbecoming an officer.
And we try to make it as realistic as we can, with real rules, following some rules of evidence and how a trial would actually happen.
The hope is it'll get people to think about the law.
We want people to care and to get interested in the law. We've had people tell us, you guys are the reason I'm going to law school.
This year, Chu will be on one of the 2 Legal Geeks panels at Comic-Con. His Thursday night panel addresses the legal issues raised in the Indiana Jones movies.
Issues such as, can he actually keep the items that he's finding in all these places under this fictional treaty for the protection of antiquities? What about the partnership agreements that he may have with people who he's working with?
The Legal Geeks will also raise questions about the government classifying the Lost Ark of the Covenant as top secret.
Well, what is the government's authority to classify these items? And what right does the public have to learn about these through mechanisms like the Freedom of Information Act or any other mechanism? Should the public have access to the Ark of the Covenant?
Chu approaches the mock trials with the same diligence as a real one.
I'm drafting out my arguments, I'm writing outlines, I'm meeting with witnesses, I'm prepping them.
Chu's dedication to the law, whether in a mock trial or a real courtroom, is impressive. And when he suits up in his black cape, judge's robes, he seems every bit a superhero trying to protect the ideals of the legal system. And when he leaves the office, well, he gets to play being a different kind of superhero. Hi, thanks for watching. I'm Beth Accomando, KPBS Arts and Culture reporter, and I cover everything from Comic-Con to film reviews. So check out the playlist and subscribe. Thanks.